Fire, right? If I remember correctly, in my physics or chemistry class, is defined by scientists as burning, in which a substance combined chemically with oxygen from the air and typically give out bright light, heat, and smoke. But that's not the fire that I'm trying to talk to you today. The fire that I'm trying to talk to you has to do with financial freedom. And that is financial independence, retire early, FIRE. Now, this is a movement dedicated to a program of extreme savings and investments that allow people to retire far earlier than traditional budgets and retirement plans would allow. By dedicating up 70% or more of their income to saving, followers of the FIRE movement may eventually be able to quit their jobs and live solely off small withdrawals from their portfolios decades before the conventional retirement age of 65. Now, many people believe, or many people dream of the day they can leave work behind and start pursuing their lifelong dreams. But for most people, you will need to achieve financial stability and independence before you can leave behind your day-to-day job in exchange for a more fulfilling path. Now, this is where the increasing popular financial independence, retire early movement comes in. Now, the basis of the FIRE movement is quite simple. Save and aggressively invest a large percentage of your income in order to gain financial independence and retire on your own terms or retire early. Now, while saving this much may be extremely difficult or impossible for some people, let's be honest, there are principles within the FIRE movement that can help everyone on the path to better financial health. And that's what we are going to look at in this video coming up. Hey guys, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you want to join the journey. The first step you need to make is a plan. Now, whether you want to retire at age 45 or age 70, you should have a good idea of how much you'll need to save in order for you to retire comfortably. And this is where talking to a financial profession comes in, because it's going to help you figure out what your saving goal is according to your desired retirement age, your current income, and estimated monthly expenses after retirement. Now, with a saving goal in mind, you can calculate how much you need to save per month in order to retire at your desired age. Second, you have to cut down on debt. Now, one of the best ways to start saving money is by eliminating debt as quickly as possible. Let me give you a personal story. So when we were young, we used to play we created our own games, you know. I grew up in a small village in Uganda, but we used to put holes like in a bag, or I could put holes in a bag and I tried to fill the bag with water so that all my friends could be able to drink from the same bag, right? Because like water is gonna escape if there's holes. But one thing I realized, that bag will never get full, because the more I put water, the more it was escaping. And that's how I look at debt. Because every time you try to save, money is escaping through different channels and you never get to see it. Now, whether you have student loan or credit card or other debt, it's hard to save and invest when a portion of your income is going towards debt every month. Debt will only grow the longer you put it off. So focus your financial resources on eliminating your debt first and foremost. Now, it's also important to evaluate debt that you consider essential, like your mortgage or your auto loan, even student loans, to see if there is any room to cut back. Now, one option is to refinance to reduce monthly payments. If you're serious about saving, you may even choose to move to a remote area with a lower cost of living overall. Cities are overrated anyway. Third, you need to evaluate your expenses. Now, one key component of the FIRE movement is cutting down drastically on spending. By eliminating unnecessary expenses, you will be in a better position to save and invest money to work towards financial independence. Now, take a close look at your expenses over the past few months and evaluate whether you may be able to trim your spending. Now, from going out to eat less or to canceling subscriptions, services that you never use. I always wonder why someone has Amazon Prime, I also have Netflix. Come on, cut one off. You don't need both. For myself, I had to get rid of cable because I realized the only thing I was watching on cable was the sports, and all these other channels I wasn't interested. So I got a plan whereby I have the best cable and I also have the sports package. And my bill right now is half. So those are the changes you have to make if you really want to save more. But you also need to be careful to avoid lifestyle creep. Now, instead of spending more money when you get a raise, promotion, or a bonus, you need to funnel that extra income into your savings. Now, one way to avoid lifestyle creep is to simply set a goal of living within or below your means, because you will ensure that that extra funds will be redirected into savings while also avoiding debt from overspending. Lastly, you need to start investing. I don't know how many times I can say this. You have to invest your money. It doesn't matter how much you save. If that money is not growing, you may as well keep your money on the mattress. And you know what? I sound like I'm joking, but that's the truth. If you're only making pennies on a dollar, there's no point. I always tell people, your money loses value due to inflation every day. So if your bank is not giving you, if your bank is not growing your money, take it out. Find a new place where you can put your money to grow. But you have to invest your money, because passive income is key for FIRE movement. Now, one of the best ways to have your money work for you is by investing it. You can do this through traditional retirement accounts like your 401k or an IRA. But if retirement is your goal, you may want to look into other investment options to be sure that you can withdraw your money from your accounts without penalties. It's generally a good idea to diversify your investments, so you may want to consider putting your money in an ETF or a mutual fund. You may also want to consider strategies to generate extra income to go into your investment account. Now, this may involve monetizing a hobby such as crafting or blogging. If you have a website or other online platforms, you can take advantage of that space to make a passive income with affiliate links or ads. Now, speaking of that, please hit this subscription button. It's free, but it means a lot to me. Like I was saying, it's important to remember that the FIRE movement isn't right for everyone. And if you think you want to get on this kind of plan, be sure to talk to a financial professional to set up the right plan for your needs and lifestyle. Anyway, that is it for today. And that's what I had. I know we all want to retire so we can do the things we want. That's why when I start something, like in my life, I want to share with someone out there. Like I said, my life changed when I used to, watch people who came from nothing on YouTube to something. They had the same background as me, but really there was nothing between me and them, and they made it. And I always ask myself, why not me? We can all do it. Like I always say, if you have something to say, leave a comment below, hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. It's gonna help me to grow this channel and reach more people. But I'm begging you guys, join the journey of investing. You can use the link with Robinhood where you can get a free stock if you want to start. But you don't have to use Robinhood. Actually, there's so many platforms. Like I always say, I invest my money with different platforms. I have my Vanguard, that is for my retirement. I invest with another brokerage account. I have Principal Bank. I have my 401k with my job. And please, I'm not a financial advisor, so don't take my advice. Talk to someone. I don't have a financial advisor. That's why I do my research every day where to put my money. Most of my money is in mutual funds. That was it. Like I said, subscribe, support the channel. Let's make this thing happen. See you in my next video.